Hi, welcome. I'm Paul Shalhoub, and this is
Bob Shalhoub. We're Smoking Gator Barbecue. Today we're going to talk to you about how do we prepare our ribs. There are three types of ribs: spare ribs, St. Louis, and our preferred rib is a baby back. Baby back ribs are the most tender in our opinion. Membranes are the back part of every rib. What we like to do is to remove the membrane so...
The reason we remove the membrane is so that the meat and the seasonings can penetrate the back side of the meat as well as the front side of the meat. It also makes the rib nice and tender and gives that nice pull away bite when it's all said and done. First, we're going to start with a base of yellow mustard. Yellow mustard allows the seasoning to stick to the meat and give it a nice color as well as a nice soft crust when it's all said and done. And we move on to our Smoking Gator Bull Gator barbecue rub. Now, it's our opinion you cannot put too much seasoning on a rib. It's just impossible. No matter how much you put on, you never have enough. You can always shake it off. As long as it falls off, what you have on there is perfectly fine.
What do you think the best temperature is to cook these baby backs?
Well, Bob, the best temperature to cook it is low and slow at 225 degrees. And now that we have the rib fully seasoned, it is ready for the smoker.
All right, well, we just took this bad boy off of the cooker. Now what we need to do is make it a little bit more better.
All right, so the next step in our rib making process, it's called step 2 in the most delicious rib you're gonna ever cook. We're gonna add a little sweetness, a little savoriness. We have a butter mixture of butter and brown sugar. It's approximately 4 cups of butter to 1 pound of sugar. And you sit there and you just get a nice coat on your rib. Bob, what this is gonna do is this is gonna make the rib nice and moist, give it a nice sweet, savory flavor. Remember, all about the barbecue process is layers of flavor. Ain't that right, Baba?
It's profiling. You want to have one flavor, get into another flavor, and then take it to another level. And that's what we do. This rib is approximately 2 hours on the cooker at approximately 225, 230 degrees. Remember, we seasoned this with cherry wood and mango wood that produces this beautiful color. This color doesn't come from food coloring. It comes from the wood, and that's why we smoke it.
All right, now that we have our rib wrapped up, they're nice and seasoned, we're gonna wrap it up. We want the meat side down. The key thing there is let the meat marinate in all these juices, all this flavor. It's gonna get real tender, and it's gonna be just pull off the bone ready after about another hour.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this rib is done.
Now here's how you can do the test to make sure it's done. As soon as you bend it and it starts to break right like that, that right there is a perfectly cooked rib. You don't need to cook it any longer. It's cooked to perfection.
We're gonna put this bad boy right here. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a beautiful rib.
Now we're gonna cut into this beautiful slab.
Look at that smoke ring. That smoke ring tells you that the smoke, that cherry wood and that mango wood went all the way through the meat. I wanna taste this.
Tell me how good that is, Baba.
Folks, this is what keeps the food lady coming back for more.